Place your bets, ladies and gentlemen. Place your bets.
Last season we entered EuroLeague as a no-name club actually, and people were considered as a Cinderella story. Now we want to act as a part of the EuroLeague family, you know, like representative or member of EuroLeague with the same status, let's say.
Place your bets, ladies and gentlemen. Place your bets.
Well, the goal for the season is pretty clear. The minimum target is to get into the EuroLeague playoffs because this is how we can secure our participation in the competition for the upcoming season. And this is crucial in terms of the project development.
It's been a new journey for me just about every year. So this year I kind of had the same mindset. I was going with a familiar coach. You know, new teammates, you know, I have no problem, you know, getting to know new guys, getting to, you know, become friends with new brothers. It's always a new opportunity to make new friends. So amazing city, amazing place. It's really difficult to wake up upset here, you know, living here, and it's a blessing. I enjoy it.
Big time, new car, huh? New car, huh?
Alexei and our owner, they try to put talent, but I think that what the team learned and, you know, everyone learned last year, you know, not great talent doesn't mean like that you're gonna win. You know, it was really important to have also great guys.
Feel like I'm famous now. Mama, I made it. Ah. Hey! Let me see. That's my guy, Jerron. I have a little brother, his name is Jerron also, so.
You done with all medical exam, huh?
Oh, police. Yeah, I hope. Ready?
Every time you want. Hop, hop. Great job. Hop. Yeah, this, exactly this, and then you're gonna be a bit quicker or down will be perfect.
Okay.
So yeah, when I arrived this summer to Monaco, I wasn't expected like the season like we could had. We built like our relationship and our like chemistry during the whole season. So I think we did a good job on this part.
Minor errors on the cast out on the first one. We gonna cut that.
No, we can't cut that. That's got to be.
We gonna see. When I got to meet those guys, you know, they came off very well. You know, positive guys, ready to win, and I guess that made it easier to transition into this new team. Nah, dang.
For the first time that I meet them, actually that was my first time going on a boat in Monaco in 7 years. We get to know each other a little bit more, talk about how it was to be in Monaco and the life here. and we give our expectation for the season.
All right. I'm gonna need some shrimp next time. Get some shrimp. What we were? Bormio. Bormio. We would walk into the gym, no television. It was just like we were off the earth for a period of time. Oh man, it was just so hot in that gym, man. It was hot. I think preseason is normally like that, you know, because guys want to showcase what they have, showcase their abilities, showcase, you know, their heart, their fight, determination.
You know, you don't know what to expect. First practices, everyone knew that the goals are high, so we just put our minds in and then start working.
Good job.
When we were in Bormio during the preseason, I was kind of surprised about how talented the team was and how fast we managed to play each other. It was like we kind of always played together. Everybody had like the team mindset, like I would say.
I think just these right places for beginning. And you know how many important? Start. For me, needed feeling of the player. Everybody in together start. This is very important.
When you look from the distance, everything looks, you know, like so far, you know, seeing the rosters of the other teams. You know, but I have to say, you know, from the day one, I was happy with the group. I was happy with the people inside, you know, like the guys who will make the difference, you know, like in a certain point, not just with the X and O's, with the character. That makes me, you know, like more confident to believe, you know, like on the end that you're gonna arrive somewhere, like we did.
We didn't know what to expect from that game. You know, first game EuroLeague after the break, and then I think we played a great game. We won by 20.
But their three-range shooting wasn't very good at all tonight. Mike James's shooting was, well, what Mike James does.
I would say there was some concerns, but at the same time, we had a lot of positivity by beating a lot of teams in their home court, which is not easy to do, you know, in the EuroLeague.
But you go on the road in this competition, you've got to find a way to win. And if you're winning by 19 points, you're doing something very, very right.
All the time I'm asked, Alexei, I want to closer to court every game. And not only game, or 3 times when player have it, all the time. I'm very happy to receive my house or some places in the gym, in the outside of the gym also.
There's something different from the last year.
I think we're just a little bit more dynamic than last year and, you know, a little bit more playmakers.
Well, Monaco will be hoping this is not quite as loud and passionate and vibrant as it was for that Game 5, where it was fireworks, literally, figuratively, metaphorically, in every which way. Kobo driving through. Oh, that's nice. Elia Kobo, his best night as a Monaco player, surely. getting a PIR of 28 tonight, 23 points, hitting 8 of 10 from the field. And the star man tonight for AS Monaco.
And we did a great teamwork over there. We played really strong and as a team, and everybody was efficient. So I think this was one of the main games. There was a lot of good games. I mean, we won a lot of good games, so, you know.
Anyway, it's, like too early. Anyway, it's, just beginning of the season. So to expect a lot of up and downs, but, a good start for us. During the season, a lot of games which we won in the fourth quarter could, take a part of our, success, because we know the most competitive EuroLeague ever, maybe, Having, winning, so many games in this last fourth quarter, talking about, the character of my guys. And second thing, every game matters.
Lloyd takes a shot. As I said, you see the oxygen mask on. He may have been knocked out.
During the season, that one with the special ending, let's say maybe Madrid game in Madrid, when we were almost, lost the game, and then, buzzer beater shot,
It's Mike James who pulls up over the top and he's fouled. Oh! Tavares fouls James, and James knocks down the three. Yeah, I can't believe what I've just seen.
All right, well, it seemed like a playoff game just watching it. The fans were crazy. I mean, you guys was tight back and forth. What did it feel like playing that game?
We're a club is trying to build, so we're trying to take every game a little bit more serious, especially on the road, and prove that we belong. So just happy that we won, really.
But you talk about trying to prove that you guys belong. What do wins like this do for you guys?
It just builds confidence. I mean, it's early in the season, so playoffs ain't starting yet, and we ain't done a lot yet. But just building momentum and just keeping our confidence, and trying to compete at the high level.
You guys are looking good, man. Go enjoy this win.
Appreciate it.
Hello, family, people. Welcome today to Monaco. Thank you very much for the Mike James. Who first trust myself? Who first coming to Monaco?
Let's have a fantastic season, and hopefully it ends in something to celebrate at the end as well. So, let's have a good night.
Thank you. Thank you very much. I appreciate, and let's go together. Long, long, long free.
All season we played basically good. The games that we needed to win, especially at home, we won, which put us in position from beginning to fight for the playoffs.
I would say Baskonia was the game where we proved that we could go to the Final Four, because a lot of people started to write us off, expected us to drop out of the playoffs. And we went on the road, and Baskonia was on fire at that time, and we played like a team, we played really well, and I was the MVP of the round, so that was my highlight of the regular season for sure.
month we secured playoff spot for the second time in a row. So next year we will have a chance to compete in EuroLeague again. Playoff ticket was not only the access to the playoffs itself, but it was also access to the upcoming EuroLeague season.
Let's go!
Let's say we come out, like last, let's say 2 days after winning the cup, and they, like it's a bit different, straight before the playoff, we have, like maybe one of the goal of the season, game, playing the cup in Paris. So that was Saturday, and the playoff game was already on Tuesday.
They had a lot of Maccabi fans that game. I didn't like it.
I mean, we don't have the biggest and loudest fan base. And I think the first game, and maybe even the second game, they had a home court advantage maybe a little bit, just from a crowd standpoint. But I mean, until a fan could come out and make a jumper or get a stop, it's not gonna really matter. We still gotta win the game on the court, so.
When we're in the tunnel coming out, I hear chants. I'm like, I don't think we have chants like this. So when I go out and I'm like, oh my goodness, hopeful. Yellow everywhere, yellow, yellow, yellow. I'm like, what the world's going on?
Completely different feeling and experience from the previous year when we faced Olympiacos. This year, the level of expectation was much higher. I felt real pressure, and probably I was not the one.
Playoff, absolutely different time, absolutely different feeling. New step, absolutely new step for the team, for everybody.
Two of Europe's most potent offenses go toe-to-toe at the Stade Gaston Médecin. Roca Tel-Aviv, winners of 7 of the AS Monaco, the highest standing. They'll have home court advantage, finishing in 4th. They're looking to get back to their best level tonight. Looking at his options, blows by and finishes.
I was just trying to make sure I was aggressive, make sure I was, ready to play.
James splits the gap, goes up strong, goes to the left.
Give them credit, they did a good job of that in the first game and just kind of dared us to make threes, and,
to beat the end of quarter buzzer.
They did so good, like this first game to us, and we faced something which we never actually faced through the whole season. Double team every time, like our main creators, surprised us so many times. We had so many turnovers. That was really, shocking, I would say. The other coach threw everything on you.
Oh, that's a tough bucket. Wade Baldwin.
I feel like we were ready, but not as ready as they were. They brought a lot more energy than us in this game 1. It was really difficult to find our rhythm, and that was a really frustrating game.
Wade Baldwin working the dribble, steps in back, stops on a dime. Wade Baldwin is unconscious. Lorenzo Brown, outstanding.
They have full confidence of pushing the ball, and it's a team. They were playing a lot of transition, and they had a lot of easy buckets, and that's what we gave them on this game one.
The drought continues from downtown. Eliakobo, he now 0 of 3 from long range.
Those are extraordinary guys, you know, like, and no matter what you prepare, maybe it's not enough because they score, you know, like even all challenge shots, you know, like very hard shots.
They wanted to kill us in transition, so they were running a lot. And then Wade and Lorenzo are unbelievable guards, so we had our hands full with them. But
Wade Baldwin, the fourth, that's a sensational play.
So plays a little bit faster with the way he moves the ball. Wade is fast. I think he just plays at a different pace than most people. So I think when you get those two guards, you kind of have to play fast. So they got a team that's surrounded with is really athletic and can run and jump, and you know, plays an up-tempo style. So you know, especially in playoffs, sometimes it's hard to adjust to that.
That just about typifies the night offensively for AS Monaco, who are now an abject 2 of 22 from downtown. 67-79 the final score. AS Monaco have got to show something in the round 2 fixture.
Somehow, I didn't feel that it's a crucial loss and we will not be able to come back. I know the guys, they have big heart and they know how to stand up after knockouts.
I think, you know, like the adjustments we did from this first game to the second one, getting out of this loss and being completely different in the second game, you know, was again, you know, showing how great team character was.
we had to win. It was a must-win for us, must-win game. I was just confident, you know. It left me open a lot game one, and I wasn't myself, and I really wanted to show, like, you know, that wasn't who I am.
Maccabi need a timeout. Lloyd, the little leaner in the lane, and he got it. Lloyd, step around is good.
Even the game two, you know, where we had like pretty difficult first half, it was point to point. We were giving everything, they were giving everything, and the game was tight. Like, I was still feeling calm inside that we're gonna beat them. You know, I saw that we're better than them in a lot of positions, in a lot of ways.
I tell you what great defense here from Mota Yunus.
Yeah, it's just the emotions coming out of me, like go dunk, putbacks and stuff like that. It just gives me energy.
Dante Hall, he's a rim protector extraordinaire, and that one goes 2 rows deep.
But it also gives my teammates around me energy. I feel like my energy, my my flame that's coming off after doing something like that, it boosts us in another level.
Diallo probes, Diallo to the rim. Alvin Diallo with the stuff. Kobo, that's so pretty. Well, I tell you what, there's some physicality here. Hang on to your hat. Here goes Ouattara.
In the second game, okay, we stretched the floor a bit much more, you know, like now we knew from where, you know, like the trap is coming. Tactically, you know, like I think, you know, like the players were on the right spot. We adjust, you know, like when they trap, you know, from the first pass, so make your shots. This is your shot, you know, like you have to make them, and we made them.
I think we're still struggling with our shooting, except him. He helped us, he carried us this whole game. Luckily, we had Jordan that game.
3 from Lloyd, picking up right where he left off, so he's got 17 points. Lloyd, he's unconscious tonight, and Jordan Lloyd looks right at the Maccabi bench and says, "You can't guard me." Good strip, another turnover. Martinez leads the break at 3-on-1 upstairs. That Ouattara with the dunk. Yes, well done, Lloyd. Jarrell Martin falls asleep, and Jordan Lloyd.
I always repeat this, you know, like anytime Jordan plays good, you know, we don't lose. Jordan for me was, you know, like a part, you know, like being the, you know, like one of the best players, you know, like in our team, you know, like is the one who brought, you know, like this kind of, let's say, energy and mentality, you know, like to the other guys, you know, to win.
Finds Lloyd, matches his career high, 31 points.
My father was in the building. I had a lot of family here. You know, I just had my baby, Savannah, so it was a hectic time leading up to playoffs with the birth of my daughter and my wife. Her family was here, my family was here, so leading up to playoffs was crazy. But you know, it was really special to have everyone here in a moment like that, so it was pretty cool. My daughter being born out here in Monaco was just like mind-blowing. It was speechless. So my wife is amazing. She was a warrior. And you know, through all of that, she still was able to support me and during the playoff run. And yeah, unbelievable time for her.
This is what we're supposed to do. There was a lot of disrespect in that first game, and we didn't play the way we should. And this is just one game. We know it's a long series, and this is what we're supposed to do.
Thank you, sir.
Was a game to remember in my career. First of all, they met us coming to the arena. Like I don't know what it was. You know, we got children, they're children. I'm like, that's a child shooting me up, spitting on the bus. It's their bus, so I'm like, I don't care what y'all do to this bus. This is not our bus.
Man, it was honestly, me personally, I would say it was amazing. Just having that energy is bringing energy into me to make it even worse for what's to come, you know? But I feel like it's like that for a lot of us, to be honest.
I mean, you know, I grew up playing at the park. People talk to you the whole game, and they be playing in the game, so somebody playing outside the game don't really matter. I mean, I just want to finish the game, man. I just want to play basketball. I'm not really here to argue with no fans.
That atmosphere which we experience in Tel Aviv for the game 3 is the best confirmation that you play 2 times in playoffs with 2 legendary organizations, with one of the best fan bases, and both fan bases recognize you as a strong opponent. We have been accepted by not only by the EuroLeague organizations, but by the EuroLeague fan bases.
I remember, because there were people around me, people from Monaco around me, and I remember telling someone, you see this, it's because they fear us. And for me, it was much more a mark of respect, or at least of taking us seriously than anything else. Forget about 2 or 3 things that you don't want to remember. Get the whole picture in front of you. You know, we want to promote the brand, the Monaco brand, and I think that night in Israel, and most likely in Europe, no one could not be aware of the fact that Monaco was there.
And they're gonna go on runs. They're gonna have a lot of energy. Just be settled, be calm, play your regular game, and take risks. We gonna play your regular game. Don't get out of character. What we do, you open shoot that motherfucker. If you're not moving on, let's do this. Let's get it done. Walk up!
When I saw the video, when they threw the yellow string, it looked really cool. So I was mad when I was on the court, but when I saw the video, I'm like, that looked pretty nice. It was a game to remember, for sure.
Yeah, I remember the game. As soon as we lost game 1, I told the team, all right, we get game 2, I'm gonna go get us game 3. And game 3, I really wanted to come out aggressive and force a lot and just show, you know, myself. And it worked out.
Mike James gets a free path to the paint. Mike James takes the 3 and makes the 3. James, really aggressive, pulls up for the 3 and knocks it down. Mike James is in the mood.
We were really locked in.
The 3 for Montayunas in the corner, and then the baseline burst.
It was a crazy atmosphere, but playoff series, hostile arena was perfect for me. I loved it.
The whole preparation for this, was that we got something, which we don't deserve. You never, get scared out of this. Actually, you get stronger. Nobody was scared. Actually, people wanted more, to compete, and we did, here with the purpose, with the plan. We were not, under extra, let's say, emotion, here. We had, the plan, and plan was working.
James drops it. Mike James is stepping up with the weight of responsibility on his superstar shoulders. Swivel into the lane and floating this time over the top of Montayunas from 9 down, Maccabi 11.
This, probably it's already a meme. It's like stop, now we need to stay positive. That's it, no matter what.
When I pushed to Alexei, time per time, spoke together, not Alexei, positive. Let's go work. And when you're positive, when you have energy, you win.
James looking to stretch a 4-point lead. Past Nebo, who this time does rise to challenge the shot.
I'm lucky because at home, I'm seated on the left side from the president, while on the road, usually I'm on the right. Otherwise, probably I would already have a bruise on one knee.
In the second half, it was a total team effort, I think. And Jordan made some shots. We got big rebounds, made free throws. A lot of people contributed to that, and that was one of the biggest wins since I've been here.
James, he's seeking the 20-point mark, even beyond that, 21 now. Three-point shot for Lloyd. Both game highs. Motayunas back on the floor now. Okobo.
The second half was really more of a team performance. We were great.
Slipping and sliding from Motayunas, and Okobo takes full advantage. Monaco have stormed Maccabi's Tel-Aviv fortress and wrestled back home court advantage in this best-of-5 series.
Is it safe to say that the atmosphere here around brought out the best in you?
I don't know. I'm not too much getting worried about the fans and stuff like that. I'm just, we needed to win, and I knew I had to step up for us to do it, so I came in with that mindset.
What was it like playing here tonight?
It was cool. It was better that we got the win, but like I said, we need one more, so just waiting on that.
Thank you, Mike.
Good job. Without any smiling, let's go for the next one.
Roca Team!
Oh, the day after the practice, I don't think it was just me, it was everyone. Because we put so much into game 3. We was like, regardless of what happened, we need to win this. Like, we need to win game 3. And I think we just put so much effort into it, everyone was exhausted.
Give me straight leg.
Yeah, the day after, it was like, oof, we need recovery to be ready for whatever's coming next.
Coach Blatt been friends for a while. I think he offered me to play for him after I left Baskonia, and for one reason or another it didn't work out, and we've kept a close relationship after that, just because the talks that we had about basketball and just stuff like that, And he was one of the first people to say I was really good in Europe. And so, you know, it's just nice to have somebody like that give you a compliment. And so ever since then, we've just been really close.
I know the guy, we play against each other, you know, and I love him as a person, as a coach, you know, like, and, you know, I feel, I mean, nobody saw this, but, you know, like, seeing the whole event even before the game, you know, I was about really to cry. That was, for me, a really emotional moment. I cannot say if this affect, you know, me to coach, you know, like the team, but outcome, you know, was not good anyway.
A man who won 2 EuroLeague titles here. He's been masterminding a battle with multiple sclerosis since 2019, not just learning to live with the disease, but drawing exposure to it to help others as well. Tonight, their faithful following will implore their team towards a first postseason win here in Tel Aviv in 9 years. That would avoid their crucifixion. It would force an historic Game 5 next week and a chance to return to the Promised Land. Lorenzo Brown trying to come up with the steal this time, and he does. Passes on, and Martin puts it in. Baldwin splits a couple of defenders and gets his geometry right off the window. Baldwin on the baseline, burst, got it down one. They wanted to run.
With Game 4, I just want to forget that, honestly, you know, because I felt sluggish. You know, I think everyone was sluggish. We watched the film, we was just like, man, we were moving so slow as a unit. Wasn't helping each other out as much. You know, IQ wasn't as high. There was so much distance between our guards, our bigs. You know, we weren't crashing the boards. They were just more, they came out more physical than us. And like, I don't think we underestimated them, but you know, you have those type of games sometimes.
Dante Hall, look out! Pure power through the paint.
Going from Game 3 to having a good game, making things happen, and going to Game 4, and it turned out ugly, you know. So, like I said, the good and the bad days.
Brown, bang!
I'm tired of going against Zoe, man. I've been battling him since high school, and then we had a chance to play in Toronto together. He beat up on me in practice. You know, we're really close. We talk a lot. We hang out in Atlanta. We both live in Atlanta. When I found out we were matching up with Maccabi, you know, no dinners, no nothing. You know, we're not friends right now.
So 11 the gap, Baldwin. Recovered the ball from down on the deck and put it in.
He led that team, him and Lorenzo, but I mean, Wade was definitely a handful to guard and to try to, you know, give us fits. So we tried to get him in foul trouble. We tried to get him out his rhythm. You know, nothing was working. So, you know, he had amazing playoffs. I think, honestly, he's probably, out of all the playoff series, he was probably the best player throughout the entire playoffs, in my opinion.
I think we were so nervous to lose in Game 3 that since we won, it just was a wait, and then we didn't come out firing the next game, which is, you know, unfortunate, but, you know.
Maccabi looking to take it back to 16. If Baldwin doesn't get you, Brown will.
We were not ready mentally and physically to play. Some of players has some, let's say, problems, like whatever. But I thought, like would be very hard and very strong to win another game, like in that gym with that fans, with this, atmosphere,
Three is good. And tempers perhaps inevitably are finally starting to fray. Sasha Obradovic losing his cool. He might be done. Sasha Obradovic will not remain on the bench for the remainder of Game 4. Well, this is a series to remain headstrong.
In that moment when coach was going out, already we feel that something, going in a bad direction, We didn't respond in that moment on their aggressiveness, and I think this is coach start to already prepare them for a fifth game.
They burn Monaco in this yellow hell to force a Game 5 on the French Riviera.
One game can change the whole momentum. Like I told the guys after the game, I said, listen, everything is okay. We didn't lose nothing, But the problem is we gave them confidence. And so now when they beat us like this, they're like, oh, it's easy, we can beat them. But when they beat you by 20, they're like, oh, we got this, They're not that good. Because like I said, we're playing with the fire. Like you're playing with the fire in this type of moments. Because giving confidence to the opposite team, it might end up very badly. It's very dangerous.
Be part of this kind of games is something unbelievable.
Before every game, I take some time to myself. I pray. Man, try not to get emotional here, because, wow.
James, we're going to Conus. It's party time here on the French Riviera.
From the day, I start to be a coach, I dream about, being in the top.
I was really excited for the matchup with Olympiacos, and we were ready.
Basketball is not easy. You have to go fight.